Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous with me, Targona. So we can't click on this without committing to it. It goes from open a rift to the hut.
I'll go ahead.
Before we do that, we do have an angel to save.
I am prepared.
And I thought we had a door in the old wing to explore as well, but this is the old wing itself, so we don't need to actually go back to the old wing. We've already cleared that door right here. So now we just need to go free Targona, who is one of the named angels that we've heard about several times in passing. It tells you that it's Targona in the quest log. I feel like it takes away a bit of the surprise, but yeah, we should have the tools to free her. Then we can finally blow this popsicle stand. The barrier surrounding the frozen angel shimmers disconcertingly. Let's examine the barrier first. The barrier appears to have been created from the essence of the abyss. It reinforces spells repelling any living creature not of this dark plane. Destroy the barrier. You see a beautiful silver-haired woman whose face displays unusual heavenly tranquility. Now you can get a good look at her wings. One looks strong and is covered in the white feathers, just as you would expect of an angel. But the other wing, it looks like a framework of mismatched bones, with a grimy purple substance stretched across instead of webbing, and it is covered in something akin to scabs or strange scales. The angel awakens and unexpectedly inclines her head in greeting. I do not know who you are, stranger, but thank you for freeing me. I am Targona, Lady of Iomede's heavenly host. My captivity, though I was ignorant of it, lasted so long. How did you end up here? I was brought here from the brink of death. I've been fighting the Baylord Darazand alongside a troop of crusaders who were struck by the Echo of Discari, a demon of terrifying power and cunning, and an old enemy of mine. All my comrades perished. The two demons set upon me like predators savaging a bird. The Echo ripped off my wing, and left me to die among the bodies of those I failed to protect. And then she appeared, the architect of the world wound. The angel's gaze darkens. Sometimes I am amazed at the vast power, terrifying or benevolent, that can reside in a mortal. However, Arilu is no longer mortal. She brought me here. She treated me as much as she could, or as much as she deemed necessary. I can hardly remember those first days in the laboratory. Pain, strange magic, purple flames flickering around me. Arilu spent hours casting spells over me. I was chained the whole time, though I was too weak to fight or flee. There was nothing else for me to do but to talk to her, and try and glimpse inside that black soul. I don't know what I hope to find in there. Perhaps the smallest glimmer of light. Hope that all this could be remedied. All I saw was twilight, a veil of arrogance and secrets that Arilu used to keep herself separate from the world. Her thoughts were occupied by some grand experiment. I was of little interest by comparison. When she had finished her work, she put me into a deep sleep. A healing sleep, she said. It was necessary to allow my new, abominable wing to settle in. I have been in that sleep until now. What grand experiment was Arilu planning when she captured you? She wanted to perfect her accursed wound, the second opening as she called it. The rift was to be larger and more stable, opening a road to Galarian from new abyssal realms. What shocked me was that she talked about the disastrous consequences of her plan with total equanimity. There we go. I can read. As though they were minor details that were but a distraction from the experiment itself. I also know that her experiment required a mortal soul, perhaps as a sacrifice in some dark rite that would siphon the mortal's life force and use it for perverse ends. I heard, rather pieced together from what I overheard, that the soul belonged to a child. Arilu, like many demons and demonic spellcasters, has the ability to wrest souls from their bodies and contain them in special vessels. We found a special vessel earlier in this laboratory. The vessel containing that soul was delivered to the laboratory soon after I was brought here. Arilu was unusually distressed that day. She talked to me more than usual. That's when I learned the details of her plan. I was aghast when I realized that she was discussing the soul of a child a soul which she likely wished to sacrifice. I cannot describe the horror I felt. What's wrong with your wing? It is the work of a Relu. The wing is fully functional. Its creator isn't known as the architect for nothing, but it frightens me. There's more of the abyss in this wing than in the eyes of an enraged Balor. My lady, I am but a humble cleric, and it is likely beyond my powers to heal the heinous injury that was done to you. I cannot look at how they desecrated your perfect beauty and not say something. Please allow me to at least try to repair it. The angel only smiles sadly in response. You have a pure heart and good intentions, but what was done to me is beyond the power of even angels to undo. Balor's with the abyss in their eyes. How unscientific. I would have been pleased if she sent me anything at all. Minion's voice trembles. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry this happened to her. It's terrible. It should never have been. No living creature should ever be treated like that. Why didn't you get out of here, or summon the warriors of heaven to help you? Even the goddess cannot hear me within these walls. This place, it belongs to the abyss, not the material plane. I could not call for help, only pray for a miracle. Perhaps your arrival is the answer to that prayer. I know what it's like, being cut off from everything you know, from everything that makes you who you are, whispers Arushale. The angel's gaze stops on the succubus, and flames blaze up in her eyes. Demon, weren't you one of my captors? The succubus instinctively bares her teeth in response, and hisses threateningly. Her claws grow long, and suddenly you see the old Arushale, the fearsome demon of the abyss. After a momentary standoff and complete silence, Angel suddenly holds her hands up, and the wrathful glow in her eyes goes out. I can tell by your eyes that you know who she is, that you do not consider her an enemy. Forgive me. I've spent too long slumbering, my self-control is diminished. I should not have been so hasty to deem your companion an enemy. Can you tell me anything about this place? I only know a little. Arilu once let it slip that this refuge is where she wrote the Lexicon of Paradox, the book of dark magic containing the secret to the world wound's creation. That means this place is older than the wound itself. Arilu must have created it, at least part of it, before her great atrocity. I was astonished at the strange way she seemed to speak of this laboratory. It was as if she despised this place, yet she tried not to show it. There was a moment when I wondered if this hatred was a sign of her contrition, but I was mistaken. Arilu Vorlash is incapable of feeling contrite, even for a heartbeat. She's like a tempest, hurling forward and sweeping aside everything in its path. I unsealed the way out. You are free. Free. Let's leave here at once. May the light of Iomedae be with you. I can't believe I'm going to see the sky again. What time is it, I wonder? Morning? Afternoon? Evening? 20 years. My wife doesn't even recognize me. Are they still alive? What happened to the druid? Can't say anything, but I didn't see him walk out either. Maybe he was the first one out. I was more focused on the elf since he was actually saying something. Alright, let's get out of here.
As it.
So let me grab all the loot from the laboratory. There it is. All right. I was getting a little concerned. We have to go back and grab it. Oh crap! We can teleport back. Where are we at? That's Canabras. Alright, we're not too far. I'm probably going to teleport back anyway. Mark of Terror. Audience in the target army receive penalty to morale. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's back to Dresden. Let's go here first. To have that quest, we have to deposit junk into the ground. I need to make sure that I have junk on my person, that I don't accidentally sell it. Sorry, I had to throw in an edit. I had to step away from the computer just real quickly. So let's go here, see if we can't transmute some of our junk into something that the Cavalier Sculptors or Cavalry Sculptors can use. We're also going to talk to this trio here about where they sent me. Still, I think it's been away too long. I've tried to trace the teleportation twice, and failed. Surely you don't mean that we teleported Don Quixote, the champion of the gods, the Crusaders' Knight Commander, and our friend, random point in space, with no way of even knowing exactly where. Elks is clearly beginning to panic. That's exactly what you did. A great adventure it was, too. Don Quixote, you're back. What was it like? Was it beautiful? Asked the rock with bated breath, as their friends erupt in cheers and whoops of jubilation. You may have erred a little with the destination, but I still saw and learned many interesting things. Life is full of discoveries and adventures. I'm happy you see things that way too. Your spirit is special. So, when are we going to perform the ritual again? What about right now? We need to finish what we started after all. All the Wallflower takes a deep breath to speak. It says with all the determination he can muster. No way. I'm not teleporting our friend to an unknown destination ever again. We'll try once more if we improve the ritual to make it more predictable. But, to be honest, I'm not sure it can be done. Pretty close to leveling up. Yep, we're getting there. Alright, maybe we can get enough experience with this other quest.
I know the way.
Let me finish going through all the junk first, then we'll look at all the stuff that we get out of this. Well, it is a little time consuming, but we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Alright, I think that's everything. Let's take a look at all the stuff we got. So, a greeting card. A few kind words addressed to everyone reading this. A toy dragon looks like Ivu. We need to talk to her about that. A deceiving jug. It produces a promising, mouth-watering, sloshing sound, but it is empty. Old rope. It's a piece of old rope, but it can be considered a fashionable belt if you so choose. I put it on his belt?
Someone else would make better use of this.
Shiny Thingamabob. Shiny Thingamabob produced by the magic of Commander's Ridge. Maestro Aventurine may find it useful. Then Edible Thingamajig. Edible Thingamajig produced by the magic of the Commander's Ridge. The Cavalier Sculptors may find it useful. Mirror that makes everything look better. Everybody looks their very best in this mirror. Then Green Hat of Handsomeness. Handsomeness. The wearer of this hat becomes too handsome for her own benefit. That grants its wearer +2 enhancement bonus to Charisma. That's it. Okay. Well, hey, that's better than nothing, right? Or at least we can sell it. Well, neat. Alright, let's go talk to the
Follow my
sculptors. Aventurine and the sculptor gnomes eye each other resentfully. My dear Cavalier Sculptors, I brought you 30 pieces for that edible sculpture of yours. Great then. Rental horses can't wait to start working on the sculpture. Is that it for the quest? They haven't already completed it, have they? Okay, so there's a few places you can transmute your junk. Good to know. Alright, well, I don't see anything. Alright, let's get up here. I assume they need time to make the sculpture. I just don't think the quest log tells me that how long it's going to take. I know, we'll figure it out. Alright, to Dresden. Well, actually, before I forget. Sorry, I need to combine this army with that one. Get a quick save, then we'll... Oh wait, let's actually combine them first. Here we go. Then we'll send them off to war. That don't seem so tough. I mean, the one unit is large, is what 555? Yeah. So target him down first. Ouchies. Okay, we need to heal our archers. Oh, sweet. Alright, that's not so bad. Okay, get those infirmary costs down. Oh, imagine how much damage that guy would have done had he been at full strength and came over here and cast that. I don't actually want to kill this guy. I want to make sure that we are not going to lose any units here. Oh, so close. Sorry, just one round of not attacking. There we go. Perfect. Huge clefts have been hewn into the rocky land, leaving only a high narrow passage, wide enough for a rank of only 5 soldiers. Humans put up a fierce defense of the cliffs above, but were slaughtered. The now Crusaders can take control of this advantageous defensive position. Alright, sweet, we have another fort. In fact, let's go ahead and go down this way. I think we finished filling out this fort, right? Yeah. This gives me access to new mercenaries, so I might grab this as well. Takes up a lot of space, but that's fine. Go ahead and slap it right there. Increasing the effect of the abyssal corruption. Yeah, we'll put this down as well. A couple more upgrades in our... It's not our capital, but our main fort. I guess we can head... I'll map out down here first. Alright, let's head into the city. See if our military advisor has shown up yet, so we can take care of that. Oh. Some say that being a kind person is hard work, that most people can't do it. Is that true? Look at the people standing next to you. Don't you want to love these people? It's so hard to smile at them, to say a kind word, to share with those in need. Don't you feel joy when you do something good for others? And isn't it wonderful when they do the same for you? Kindness is the easiest and most pleasant thing in the world. A crowd is gathered in the street, young and old, civilians and soldiers. Everyone is listening to the frail elf girl, captivated by her delicate voice as it rings out. What about ungrateful jerks, huh? You do good for them, and they just crap on you in return. Just don't be like them. And don't get angry at these people. They don't know what they are doing. Don't abandon them to their silliness and sins. Keep doing good, and you'll see. Sooner or later, you'll realize they were wrong. Yeah, address the crowd. Listen to her. She'll teach you to live good lives. Right, Commander. That's for sure. Thank you for your kind words. I'm not saying anything special. These are simple things. Everyone knows them. Come on, keep talking. One man claps his hands. Others join in with claps and cries of encouragement. Alright. I was talking about being kind to your neighbors. And look, the commander decided to set an example. The girl keeps preaching. We'll all die, maybe very soon. I could waste our short lives fighting. Alright, so I do need to go to the merchant. Where am I at? I need to go up this way. Oh, that's right, I forgot Bucephalus was dead. I should name a city after him. Just like Alexander the Great. When, you know, the real Bucephalus died. Alright, let's go sell all the junk. Don't need this stuff. I could probably give this to... No, I'm not going to. I'm going to sell it. This rapier might be better than what Melia currently has, right? Yeah, we'll go ahead and sell that. White Dragon. We can probably give that to her as well, right? Yeah, I think that'll be better. This is a +3. What does she have? +2. Okay, yeah, we'll make it work. Don't need these. Don't need that. Don't need this. Does anyone else need intelligence besides Senenio? You could probably benefit from it. Oh, and we have mythic levels to take care of as well. Alright, I might look through some of these inventories, the merchant's inventories off camera. See if there's anything worth buying with my newfound gold. Let's go take care of these mythic levels, and I might call an episode after that. Then we'll go into the Citadel and see if there's anyone to speak to. Alright, Greybore, what do you get, buddy? Probably Destructive Shockwave. Really like that feat. Regil. No reason for him to take that. He has a very low strength. But weapon specialization mythic might be worth taking. And I'll give Darren initiative. I'll give her Archmage Armor. So whenever you cast Mage Armor on yourself, it gives an additional armor bonus equal to your mythic rank. Why not? I think she has that spell. She might not. I have no idea. I don't really plan on using her, so I'm not super concerned about how well put together her build is. Let's give him a 2-weapon fighting mythic. Then Camellia. Give her weapon specialization as well. Rapier, of course. It's only option. And I think that's everybody taken care of. That's great. Let's go ahead and go inside. Oh, the military advisor still hasn't shown up yet. Huh. Well.
As it should be.
I guess we'll rest, and then we can set out from Dresden in the next one and head towards the Green Gates for Urushile's quest. Alright, Ember. I'll try to explain it one more time. Imagine the gods are your best friends. One of them even helped you out in a difficult situation. Saved you like that knight who pulled you out of the pyre. Imagine that somebody's always going around insulting your friends. But gods aren't your friends. They never will be. They don't save anyone. All they do is lie. Oh, okay. Paralector Aminos Renth. They approach as if in military formation. In lockstep, ranged as the tallest, a white-haired elf occupies the central position, flanked by the other two. At the same time, does not seem as though any one of the three is the leader. Knight Commander Don Quixote. We're representatives of the Hell Knights in the no man's land of the World Wound. Paralictor Aminos Renth, from the Order of the Gate. Paralictor Lorena Tai, from the Order of the Pike. And Paralictor Garen Diothan, from the Order of the Pyre. After introducing themselves, all three turn to Regil in unison and give curt nods. The elf, Paralictor Aminos Renth, turns his gaze on you. His voice is dry, and his speech is fastidiously formal. We've come to officially greet the commander of the 5th Crusade on behalf of the Coalition of the Hell Knight Orders. The Orders have remain fundamentally opposed to demons and demon worshippers. We will continue to act in the no man's land of the World Wound, as an allied force to your armies. I welcome our honored allies to Dresden. Thank you, Knight Commander. Now allow us to congratulate you on your victory in the battle for Dresden. Are you willing to participate in joint operations? My armies need support. That is not possible at this moment in time. The Orders are following their own plans. The majority of our forces are deployed far to the west. We're thereby helping you by drawing the attention of the demon armies. Paralictor Derenge's decision to hand over part of his force for you to command was done on his own initiative. But the other orders and even the chapters of the Order of the Godclaw have their own objectives. Is that all you wanted to say? One more thing. Our chapters, together with the troop led by Paralictor Derenge, intend to establish an outpost, or rather, a fortified transfer point for our operations. We have found suitable ruins from the First Crusade and begun making them fit for habitation. When the outpost is ready, you'll be entitled, as our ally, to make use of the facilities for rest and sustenance when you're making forays deeper into the wound. On that, we shall take our leave, Knight Commander. Succinct. I like it. Alright, I'm going to call it here. In the next episode, we will leave Dresden, head south towards the Green Gates, and see if we can't finally get to, Ruchelet's quest. But for now, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.